Hey, what's going on? What's going on, Facebook? Coach G here, coming to you live from downtown San Diego. Beautiful view in the background. Got the sunset going down back there. How beautiful it is down. Always nice to come down here. Here at Stigla Success Mastery Mastermind tonight. What I wanted to bring you today, I'm so excited, Man, my book is finished, off to the printer today. Super excited. I'm having a rush job on one of them because I have a big keynotes event coming up next week at San Diego High School. 3 different high schools coming in, special ed students, about 100 students, and I'm the keynote speaker for 45 minutes, and then I'm in charge of 3 45-minute breakout sessions with the students as well, and I'm running pretty much the whole thing. Super excited about that. So I got a rush copy of at least one book that I'll be able to show them that I have a book, and then have the kids sign up to get their books that I'm going to give to them for free. So I'm super excited about that, and the books went in today. So that was a goal of mine to have a book, and that's my first one, and I'm already working on book number 2, which is I'm excited about. But yeah, that's what I wanted to bring you today. So, a lot of you guys know my story, speaking to special ed students at high schools, because I was a special ed student in high school and basically told I was stupid and dumb and couldn't read, couldn't write, couldn't comprehend. And now I'm giving back to these kids to show them, look, if I can do it, you can do it. I wrote a book for somebody that can't spell or can't write, can't read that much. And not only that, last year, I've read books over my lifetime, but I'm probably a little above average when it comes to reading than most people, because they say most people only read like 1 book a year. That's unbelievable to think about that. 1 book a year. That's pretty crazy to think. And so I've probably read more than that, 2 or 3 a year over my lifetime. But last year I read 42 books, 42 of them. And this year, that was a goal of mine, was to read 1 book a month last year. 1 book. And it ended up becoming up 3 or 4 a month last year. And this year I said, I'm going to up it. I'm going to do 50 this year. So I'm going to read a minimum of 50 books this year. And I'm already on book number 13 for the year. And it's the craziest thing. Oh, Gerald, how do you have time? How do you find time for that? How do you find time to read that many books? Well, we all have the same amount of time. Just like all the professional people out there, all the most successful people out there, the millionaires, the billionaires, the shakers and the makers, and the influencers out there, they all say one of the key things to their success is reading. You can go down to Bill Gates, Oprah, Elon Musk. You can go down the list of all of them, and they tell you that reading is the key to success, and every one of them reads at least every day, and most of them read at least 1 book a week, which is pretty close to what I do. I don't quite do them all like in a week, but I usually get in at least 3 to 4 a month in time, and that's from somebody that does not read that well still to this day. Much better than I used to be, and I enjoy it more. And the key is, if you're not a great reader, if you don't really like to read, find something that you like, that you're interested in. If you're interested in sports, read about sports. If you're into, gardening, read gardening books. If you're into crafts, read stuff about drawing and making things and painting and different things like that. Stuff that gets you excited, that gets you up in the morning, that gets you up. That's your genius, what I call. And so read about that. I love to speak. I'm speaking on stages, motivational speaking to help out, speaking to give back. So that's what a lot of my books are about. A lot of my books are from top speakers in the world. A lot of them are on entrepreneurial. A lot of them are on business. A lot of them are on just what people have done to be successful in their life. So anything help books is what I've read over my time. And of course, you read other kind of books too, but I try to stay away from most books that can't help you in some way. I don't read a lot of novels, and I don't read a lot of sci-fi. I used to read a lot of Star Wars books. There was many different Star Wars books that came out over the years, and I've read quite a few of those because I was interested in that. A big, huge Star Wars geek growing up, as a kid growing up. I was when back in 1977 when Star Wars first came out. So any Star Wars book that came out, I read them. So that was one thing that I did used to read because I was interested, and that's the key. If you don't really like to read, it's because you're probably reading stuff that bores you to death. You start reading and you start falling asleep or whatever. That's because you don't like it. You don't like what you're reading. Like in school, when you're forced to read certain books in school, you have to do a book report on a book that what is this book for? This book is not going to help me in life. And so you don't like to do it. You don't want to read it, and that's why you struggle with it. That's where you run into the problems. Find something that gets you going. Find something that you really like. And I'm telling you, you will enjoy reading it. It's just like anything else in life. Find something that you like to do, you're passionate about, you're talented at, and that is your genius, and you need to start living in your genius. So, again, read. It's very important if you want to be successful. Leaders are readers. Yes, leaders are readers. So remember that you got to read. And I'm super excited, not only because my book is finally done, sent to the printers. Within a week, I will have my books, but in 2 or 3 days, I will have at least my first copy, which I'm super excited about. So I will bring you guys alive once that comes in. The other thing is I went to San Diego High School today, like I said, and I will be speaking at San Diego High School next Tuesday for 3 high schools that are bringing in their special ed students. And they said about 100 students, and 3 different news outlets are going to be there, and one of them already says that they want to interview me. So I'm real excited about that, and that's another reason why I want to at least have one copy of my book there. So super excited about that. So follow your goals, follow your dreams, because they can come true. If you can see it, you can believe it, and it can come true. If you can see it in your mind, you can hold it in your hand. It's that simple. It's a choice to believe in what you want, have a vision for it, go out there and get it. You know, there's a difference between sight and vision. Sight is when what I'm doing right now. I'm looking around at the skyline here. I'm looking at the skyline. That is sight. But if I close my eyes and I see something that I want in the future, that is vision. And you look around you, even in the city, you look at these buildings, you look at the cars going by, you look at the clothes people have on. All those things were once somebody's vision. They saw it in their mind first and then made it happen. And that's how simple it is. You have to visualize what you want in order to make it happen. And like I always say, then you need to take that visualization and write it down on paper. Because that goal, that vision that you have, if you don't put it on paper, it's just a dream. And like Coach G always says, you might as well go back to bed. So I'm going to leave you guys with that, because I got to get back over here at this meeting that's going to be starting pretty soon. Again, I'm at Stijla Success Mastery. You know, if you're interested in knowing what that's about and you like the things that I'm doing, you know, make comments below, hashtag live, hashtag repeat. Reach out to me, tell me what you like, what you don't like, and if you're interested in finding out more about Stijla Success Mastery, reach out to me, let me know. I'll be more than happy to connect with you and get you set up and get going with that. If you want some help with other things, let me know. I can also help you out with that. If you have goal issues and you're having problems setting goals or writing goals or understanding what goals are, let me know. I can definitely direct you in the right path on how to accomplish that as well. Again, I am out of here. Super excited. Book is finally done. To the printers. Will be out officially in about 1 week. So super excited. Coach G out of here. Follow your goals, follow your dreams, make them a reality. It can be done. It is possible. If I can do it, anybody can do it. Out.